come in. 0 people watching. I'm gonna try and go live on Instagram as well. Out of my comfort zone. Ah! 0 people watching, voting. Vote interesting. Voted interesting. Yeah. What? Voted interesting? Voted alright. Voted alright. Voted. Oh man. Come on, man. Where your boys at? Shit, let me just go live on Instagram still. Go live. Go live on Instagram. Shit, how do I do this? First live on Instagram as well. Shit, what time is it? Shit. Just put. Hey Nelson, my first person watching. How you doing? Go on live. Patrick Konowski. How you doing, bruh? Arsh. What does Arsh mean? 1 person watching on YouTube. Hey, give this YouTube video a like, man. Give it a like right now. Yeah, as you guys know, yeah, bro. I've been around, bro. I've been around. As you guys know, I'm writing my own book and I'm trying to promote my own little book kind of thing. You know what I'm saying? So I have to go live and promote it. How you guys been anyway, man? Shit. Nelson, where are you at? Are you in London? So yeah, anyway, my book is gonna be about dating for the socially awkward. So, what? He wants to be in it. First, yes, big boy, 3 people watching, 1 like. Hey, everybody give this video a like right now on YouTube. Yeah. So obviously, the topic of this video is you can't be shy with Japanese chicks. Bruv. 3 likes. Mate, 4 people are watching, I need 3 likes. So basically, obviously, if you guys know, I'm writing my own book. And I felt really like that a lot of guys struggle with girls and stuff. And I'm telling you, bruv, if you shy with Japanese girls and girls in general, that's it. Game over, right? Game over. Because I've noticed that usually we guys are really good with guys, talking to guys itself. But when it comes to girls, it's a whole different level, you know, because the social anxiety is there, the nervousness, like what does she think about us? Does she like us and stuff like. So in my book, I've written about confidence mainly, right? Like, because that's like the thing that everybody needs when you want to talk to guys, when you want to talk to girls, when you like want to have a new job and stuff. And confidence in itself, like, is something that nobody is really born with. You know, for example, in Japan, let's say you pull a girl in Japan, right? Every time, I've put like many girls in Japan, every time, right? What happens is the girl would pretend that she doesn't want to go home with you. No, for real. The girl would pretend that she doesn't want to go home with you. So you have to have like the confidence to actually think like, this is what we're gonna do. This is how it's gonna be, and that's what we're gonna do, right? And what you do is you just, even like there was this one time in the club where I took her home and she's like, where are we going? I don't know where we're going, what we're doing, and this and that. You know, I just took her hand and I said, I'll show you where we're going. And yo, bro, how are you? Long time no see. Anyways, I was just saying, like, even with Japanese girls, I think confidence is very important because they're shy themselves, right? And if you are shy, yeah, and if you are shy, bruv, that's like a lose-lose. Yo, Patrick, I can't get you on the chat because I'm on YouTube as well. At this moment, I'm like on YouTube and on Instagram trying to do 2 lives at once. Yeah. Have you guys? Hey, what up, Kiko? Yeah. Anyway, so like I was saying is, bro, I don't renew my visa. So if you jump from country to country, what will happen is that you will get a lot, like you get your visa will get renewed by default automatically. So from country to country, let's say I go to Japan 1 month and then I leave to Thailand and go back to Japan. My visa gets renewed. Yeah. That's pretty much it. There's some random people coming into my stream that I don't even know, but hey, how are you anyway? So yeah, anyway, so I took this girl home from the club, right? And she's like, where are we going, and this and that and this and that. And I know better than to tell her where we're going, because she knows. A lot of times they kind of like know what you guys are about to do, but they just don't want you to verbalize it, right? So they don't want you to verbalize, that you guys gonna go home and have like, shine, right? They want you to make you feel like it just happened, and so you have to have like enough confidence to actually. Is the internet connection good? I hope the internet connection is good, man. Yo, what's up, Jaman? I don't know what your name is, bro. Give this video a like right now, man. 4 people watching, there should be 10 likes right now. Yeah, anyway, so in a sense that confidence encompasses everything. So especially with girls, if you've got social anxiety right now, then you can't go and jump into talking to girls. You gotta have to know how to talk to guys first, and then when you make friends, then you can eventually start talking to people in a group, and eventually you can start talking to girls. But a lot of people, I think they're trying to skip steps for no reason. Do you know what I'm saying? And also, like, what I see with people is like they get discouraged very quickly and very easily. Like if somebody says no to you once, right? That's not the end of the world, This one time when I was starting out, right? I don't think I told you guys on my YouTube, but this one time I went on a date with Miss Japan. Yeah, I swear. You can check out my early videos. I think my second video, Nightlife in Japan. I went on a date with Miss Japan. And what she did, so I went on a date. I went around Japan, met some guys, and I decided to like hang out and chill, right? All of a sudden, I see this 10 out of 10, really beautiful, really like mixed Japanese girl with long hair, big titties, you don't even know, bruv. And I went up, again, confident, to talk to her and said, hey, how are you? With my broken Japanese. And all she said is, I can't speak English, right? So I spoke to her, this and that. And my friend, who at that time had like a lot of confidence, I was a bit of a pussy back then, right? He said, why don't we go in the bar and drink? And guess what she said? She said, yes, let's go. Sometimes, like when you have confidence, you do things, like when you see somebody with confidence, they will do things you think, oh my God, how the fuck did he do it? But confidence is all just trying, even if you're scared. So he said to the girl, yeah, let's go and get a drink. And I was like, holy shit, she's actually coming with us. And she was Miss Japan. She was really pretty. She didn't look like the typical Japanese girl. She looked more westernized, half Japanese, half white, right? And she took us to her place because she knew Tokyo better than everybody else. So she took us to a place that she knew, where she could get a front row seats. We could skip the line. Everybody knew her. She had like a lot of status, right? So I got a little bit nervous. I was like, this girl, she's the quintessential dream girl because she had confidence. Who is this guy? Unblock me from your Discord. I only put people in my Discord who are suited. I don't like negativity, bro. Anyway, so yeah. So she took us to the bar, and obviously we like 2 black guys with 1 really pretty Japanese girl, right? And what ends up happening is Yakuza. security. Everybody is around to kind of like make sure she's okay. So she was like someone high VIP kind of thing. And I thought, shit, she's out of my league, you know? That's why I kind of like lost it a little bit. I was like, oh my God, she might actually be out of my league, you know? And I felt like she could sense it. She could kind of sense it because my friend, his name was Jay, he said, bro, like after an hour or so, I bought them drinks. We all went to drink. After an hour or so, my friend Jay, you know, the confident guy, you know what he said? He said, bro, I'm not going to be a cockblock right now. I'm going to leave and I want you to take her. I want you to leave and I want you to take her to a love hotel. And I look at him and I was like, leave? Please don't leave me alone with her. I was like, please don't leave me alone with her because I didn't know what to do. It's the first time that I actually talked to a girl of that caliber. You know how I always say in my videos, always like start off low, start off with 1s, 2s, 3s, 4s, 5s, right? But this was like, I'm going from 3 to 10 straight away, right? So obviously I take my balls, take all my courage and ask her, you know, why don't we hang out a bit more and go maybe like to Love Hotel, you know? And she says like, and she looks at me, you want to go to a Love Hotel? And she's like, I've got a business meeting tomorrow morning. I can't really commit to anything right now. In fact, she was just basically politely rejecting me, like not to get hurt feelings. But that is because I was a pussy, right? Because I actually approached her very confidently, like very like I didn't give a fuck because I'm really good at like approaching people. I'm really good at it. But like keeping it going and stuff, especially when I was in New Tokyo. This was like my second day in Tokyo and shit. Like I was completely in a new environment. I just met this guy, you know? And then I found out that she was Miss Japan 2012 or something like that. And then all of a sudden when I see all the Yakuza people like trying to play security for her in her bar and shit, and she was telling me she was a model, I'm gonna link her Instagram below because I want to have some proof. Yo, what up, partner? Kabuto sensei. Genki desu ka? Yeah. So I realized like even with Japanese girls, it's very important that you keep being masculine, becoming positive and confident and shit. Because even though they might not seem like they notice any low confidence, even though they might seem as though they might not notice any low confidence, they do, but they just don't say anything. He says Yoshimitsu. Yeah, but they don't notice anything. But I have noticed that if you're starting out, go to Japan and get a girl because it's easier there and they're a bit more lenient, in my opinion. For example, if you, for example, go to like America and you go to the hood. Hey, by the way, everybody like this video right now. 6 people watching, there should be 20 likes. And if you go to the hood, right, and you're trying to talk to a ratchet girl, right, and you're like, you've got social anxiety, mate, she will eat you alive. The amount of like rejection you will get, they will shoot you down like a plane out of the sky. So it's important to kind of like build up the confidence first, right? First, improve your mindset, overcome social anxiety, build up your confidence. And that's what my book is about. I've titled it, what did I have titled? I've titled my book, Dating for the Socially Awkward. Yo, on Instagram, the only person watching is my brother. I know, son, I love you. So, what do you guys think about the title, Dating for the Socially Awkward? Ayako. Ayako, what the fuck is this, man? Do you want me to block you out of my YouTube as well? Shit. So the only difference with me and a lot of other people is a lot of people may look at me as in like, oh, he's confident, he knows how to do this, he's not scared, he's got balls, no, that's bullshit, bro. I'm probably just as scared as most of you, but the difference between me and most people, why I can travel to different places, why I can go to places where people where people with yakuzas are after us, why I can actually take more risk, is because I'm scared, but I know, should I get rejected, should I get people that don't like me, I know deep down that I'll be okay. Because at some point in my life, I've taken so much rejection. Hey, what up, partner? 7 people watching. Well, let me read some comments. Yeah, you want to throw yourself in random situations, but you don't want to overdo it. You want to do it slowly. In my book, I've covered like you want to expose yourself slowly to like challenging situations. Because if you jump like me, right? I've never really talked to a girl before I actually went to Japan, and all of a sudden you start dating Miss Japan. That's too much of a jump. I didn't know how to handle it, and she noticed it, and I was a bit of pussy. I came off as like, you bitch ass nigga, don't know how to talk to girls. No, yeah, I'm not going to a love hotel with you. You know, even later on when I texted her on Instagram, I was like, "Oh shit, man! Like, I'm leaving Tokyo. Do you want to meet me? I'm leaving Tokyo, right? Hey, partner, how are you? You all good? Who's this? Just remind me, how do we know each other?" Yeah. So even what was I saying? Yeah. Even afterwards, when I was like dating Miss Japan, I think 2-3 weeks afterwards, when I told her, "Look, I'm back in Tokyo. Do you want to hang out back again? I'll be leaving in Tokyo. I'll be leaving Tokyo for like in 2 days. Do you want to hang out again?" The thing with what Japanese girls always do, and I've noticed that all the time, what they do is they tell you how long do you have left and when are you leaving, right? Oh shit, we met in Chennai. Hey bro, much love. How are you, man? Are you still in Chennai? Yeah? Cool. Anyway, so the thing with Japanese girls, when they reject you and you text them, say, "Oh, let's meet you again," right? Usually what they end up saying is, "How long you gonna stay? And how long have you got left?" And then you tell them and they don't respond. So basically, they reject you by giving you your hopes up and then not responding. And then when you say, and then afterwards they tell you, "Oh, I was so busy, man, but I would have loved to meet you." So just to kind of like tamper down the rejection in a way. Whereas black girls, they will tell you straight away, "I don't like you, nigga. Fuck off." So there's always like there's levels to it, you know. And I've noticed if you never really done anything, you gotta have got some experience. You know, you've gotta have like some leap of faith. So you gotta take some action, you gotta take some action that that takes courage, you know, because without courage, there is no confidence. For example, this YouTube thing, right? The first time I was doing a YouTube video, it took courage because I've never really done it. You know, I've had like never like exposure on camera, so I was a bit awkward and I was and stuff. But after doing it frequently, I had the experience and that courage developed the confidence. Same with girls, bro. Oh yeah, bro, I'm not in Japan, man. I'm in Australia right now. Um, yeah, man, it's locked down here, man. It's not too good because I lost my job as a result of it, so I'm trying to make some money online. Trying to sell my book. Hey boys, go and buy my book. So yeah, and as a result, once you have developed that confidence, then that confidence will determine where you will go in future. Like, what did I write? I wrote, yeah, that confidence will determine where you go in future. Now, kind of like change your whole destiny because then you start taking more risks, and all of a sudden you get all of these things coming towards you and working for you. You get what I'm saying? What did the comment say? Leap of faith. Well said. I am nothing. No, really, I'm talking about leap of faith because whenever I do something for the first time, I'm scared shitless. I'm really scared. But the only thing is my hunger. Yeah, because the only thing is my hunger is stronger than my fear. Because I know that deep down I've kind of developed the armor of rejection, whereby you become a bit like numb to rejection. What do you mean I like the way you talk? the thing is, man, bro, listen. I only wanna help people that wanna be helped. You know, if somebody has like a mental blockage, or if somebody doesn't is not open to be helped, why? You think I'm not confident? I don't know. I don't get why there's some people that hate for no reason. Like, come on, bro. First you come to the Discord trying to hate in the Discord, and now you're trying to hate in my life. Crazy. What do you mean by oh whatever? Okay, sorry, I misinterpreted it, man. Sorry, I misinterpreted it. Must have misinterpreted. Who's this, Nelson? Oh shit, my brother is even on my YouTube still. Hey Nelson. Why are you teaching, man? Oh shit, yeah, I'm just talking to people on my YouTube. So I kind of trying to make it live on Instagram and on YouTube, just to kind of kill two birds with one stone. But yeah, man, I had like a lot of crazy stories in Japan, man. A lot of crazy stories, man. And the thing of, and people might think like, for some reason in Japan, the girls don't like the Japanese guys. And I know it's, yeah. And I know it's a bit of a taboo subject. Come on, boys, 10 people watching, need to have 20, 35 likes. I know it's a taboo subject, but I've noticed that Japanese guys tend to be super shy. All right, bro. Take care, man. Nice to have you here. Yeah, Japanese guys tend to be super shy, and in my opinion, like confidence, like whatever your circumstance is, breeds your personality. You know, the thing I've noticed about people in poor countries. Oh, in Japan, I was there. I don't know. The last time I was in Japan was maybe 2 years ago. But yeah, hear me out. Check this out. Check this out. You know, in poor countries, the kids, they don't have anything to eat, so they have to be confident to sell stuff, right? It's like their circumstances forces them to actually become more confident and stuff, right? Hey, man. But whereas in rich countries, whereas there's no incentive, you get something to eat every day, right? You don't have to like do anything. You don't have to sell anything. So you don't really, in fact, with all the technology you've got at your hand, you don't even need to interact with people. So as a result, your personality will get molded into that kind of channel. Do you see what I mean? And if you don't have no incentive to act confidently to interact with people, especially for example now with the corona thing, right? People who have social anxiety, their life hasn't changed, right? But people who have like who are really social like me, they go on Instagram, they go on YouTube, they start doing their lives and stuff, you know, because to keep themselves confident. Because confidence is like a lifestyle. I feel like if I stopped doing YouTube today, my confidence would take a big hit because now it's like part of my identity. And you know, you guys, man, like, come on, let me give you all a shout out. Like, for example, man, everybody watching Nelson, Shroom of Doom, everybody like SS, whatever. Like, you guys kind of like the fact that I can serve all of you gives me a lot of like purpose. Do you know what I'm saying? Nah, hey, my NoFap challenge, I'm on day, what am I? On day 15. Day 15. In 3 years, I've never really gone this far. Yeah. So obviously, I've made a few notes here. In my book, I've also covered how to make people respect you, right? How to make people respect you. I tell you what. Yeah, I'll tell you what. In terms of social skills, making people respect you, being good with guys will get you the girls. Let me repeat this shit. Being good with guys will get you the girls. Being good with guys requires confidence. If you don't have confidence, people will eat your life. Guys will disrespect you. And once guys disrespect you and you take it because you have no other option, then you look, like you look weak in a way. And nobody likes weak people. Right? Nobody likes weak people, right? And then if you're weak, girls won't like you either. You get what I'm saying? So in a way, getting good with guys requires strength and warmth. I always cover it, right? For example, at my work, like my boss, he's super strong, right? He's super like confident. He's super confident. Everybody respects him. In fact, people fear him a bit, but people don't like him because he's too strong, right? And if he had a little bit of warmth, basically warmth means like showing that you care about people and that you have got their best interest at heart, right? Then people will all of a sudden see you as charismatic. Do you see what I'm saying? But on the other hand, if you're too warm, right, people will interpret it as weak and they take advantage of you, right? Do you know when you have, like, for example, when you have a girlfriend and you do everything what she says, you do this and that, and all of a sudden she would take you for granted, she would take you for weak, and she would treat you like a weenie, she would treat you like a fan, right? Anybody, like, have you ever done something for a girl and she didn't like appreciate it? She didn't appreciate it at all? Yeah, well, that's because I've got a rule for you. Anything you do for a girl more than 3 times will become an obligation, not a favor anymore, because people will take it for granted. So that's why you need to have like a balanced warmth and strength. You get me? So now in an instance, when you join a group and you kind of like the new guy and you always joke with the people, you always laugh at the jokes and you become friendly, hyperactive and all this happy and shit, while they might like you because you're showing a lot of warmth, they won't respect you. Let me repeat this. While they might like you, they won't respect you because you're kind of like sacrificing your strength to be liked in a way, you know? And girls will start testing you as well. The amount of times I've seen girls test me just because I was a bit too goofy, do you know what I'm saying? So you gotta kind of like balance the both of them. And I find that a lot of times, depending on the situations, start off with strength. Start off being like, basically what strength is, be competent, right? And be like, don't let people push you over in a way. Hey, how are you doing, Cullen? I'm doing good. You get what I'm saying? Because a lot of times I've noticed that like when people take the piss, it starts way before. It starts a long time ago. People take the piss by just slowly testing the waters a bit, you know? Like they slowly test the water, slowly, and slowly they push the boundaries until it's too late. And all of a sudden, when you start to decide to put your foot down, then they get pissed off. It's like, man, you've been accepting that all along. Why the fuck, do you say no to me now, right? You gotta kill that shit once you really notice it straight away. For example, I've got this Japanese tutor, right? And this is the secret. I hope she's not watching this. So the lady that teaches me Japanese, right? She's like 33, single, and obviously like I met her in Japan and I started flirting with her just to kind of like get her a bit attached to me, you know? And I regret it, I don't condone it a bit, just to get her a little bit attached to me. Because I wasn't attracted to her, but I wanted her to kind of like spend the time to actually talk Japanese to me, teach me Japanese and stuff, right? Things went really well because I kind of kept it professional. I kept it like, I kept a lot of strength, I kept it professional. I didn't joke enough, I didn't flirt anymore, I kept it there, and she kept on teaching me Japanese every day, every day, 1 hour and stuff, right? But the minute I started becoming a bit more flirtatious, because I kind of started panicking, I was like, shit, this coronavirus is getting serious, but I still want to go to Japan and I want to stay in Japan. So how about we do like a fake marriage thing? That's what I said to her, right? I said, how about we do this fake marriage thing? I'll marry you for the passport. In exchange, I'll give you company and you won't feel alone anymore. And you've got a handsome husband. How about that? How great of a deal is that, you know? But I made clear that, look, this is just fake. This is no real, no nothing, no kissing, no sex, no nothing. You ain't getting no ring, right? You know, get no dinner dates. All you get is me. Oh man. And she says, okay, right? But a lot of times girls accept conditions in hopes that they will change you later. And that's what she was hoping. She was hoping to change me. She was hoping to change me later. So what ended up happening was, no, she said she didn't say yes straight away, but I started flirting with her for her to say yes later on, and she started saying yes. And all of a sudden, like, instead of having Japanese lessons, with me, now she starts speaking English with me. It's like, oh, who's this girl on your Instagram and shit, right? Who's this girl in your Instagram? And this one I let slide because I was like, well, she can ask, she's entitled to ask, like, yeah, it's the girl. But later on, like, things would come up. Oh, why don't you call me anymore? Like, slow commitments. And all of a sudden I'm thinking, like, bitch, you're not my girlfriend. And you're never gonna be my girlfriend. Why is the, do you know what I'm saying? Like, what is, you know, so they always push the boundaries one by one, little by little, even with Japanese girls, as shy as they may seem, you know, like, so you have to have kind of like enough strength to put your foot down and say, no, I don't tolerate that. Well, granted that initially I fucked up myself. I was the one to actually, you know, like go down that route and asking to marry me. Anybody wants to go to Japan? I see one comment here that wants to go to Japan. Or anybody has been to Japan. Like my video is positive. Say support you. I want to go to Japan. Hey S, go to Japan, bro. I want to go to Japan. Well, if you guys want to go to Japan, what you intending to do? Do you guys want to party? Do you guys? Yeah, you met me in Okinawa 2 days ago. Shit. Everybody who wants to go to Japan, give it a like right now so I can see you want to go to Japan. Shit. Yeah, I had a chance of actually going to Japan and eat Kobe, but I never, because you know when you're a backpacker and you have a limited budget. What? I was thinking I just lost a like. I was like, what? When you're thinking of going to Japan and you have a limited budget, it's like the transport is eating your money. Like, it's going through your money like no reason, man. So Kobe beef, like, just for one meal, spending like $70 or something. I don't know how much it is. I didn't think it was, you know, it was worth my budget. You know what I'm saying? Especially when you have no income coming in. But yeah, I'm planning to go to Japan after Australia and actually like filming more videos, because apparently these videos tend to do really good, you know? But yeah, nah, I'm not gonna go there for the girls anymore because I'm tired of them. I'm to be fair, I was never really into. I do. I'm unemployed, bruv. Ask, what is your name? What was your Discord name? Maybe I was mixing you up with somebody else, bro. Yeah, no, so what's the question? Oh shit. So I was kind of like, how the fuck did you get blocked in my Discord? Hey, I've got one person watching me on Instagram. I've been there once 10 years ago. Not sure. Yeah, I'll see what I can do, man. I will unblock you. Yes, Soldier, what you saying, fam? Shut up your mouth. I've got some haters here on Instagram. His name is Simply Grim. Basically, me and Soldier, you know what happened? No, bro, I can't accept you because I'm on YouTube live. So this one time, right? Me and Soldier, he's my partner in crime. We used to go to Japanese clubs and tear it up, right? He used to be my #1 wingman. So what we used to do is, it's funny. What we used to do is, listen, Soldier, I'm gonna tell him the story. like we always go to clubs and trying to pick up girls, right? And he was the one to kind of like get all the girls for no reason, just by looking good. And I'm thinking like, holy shit, what the fuck? And I said, hey, what's the secret, bro? What's the secret, you know? This is the guy who taught me by just being cool and being chill and not being up, not chasing the girls, and they will come to you in a way. But anyway, so in the club, I see these three really, really hot, beautiful girls, right? Yeah, I know, right? I see there's three really beautiful hot girls, right? One was like mixed Brazilian Japanese. Oh yeah, no, the Olympics. I think the Olympics are cancelled. I think because of the Corona thing, the Olympics are not on anymore. But I think it's good because now I can work and actually save money to go to the Olympics. Oh fuck, that's a terrible thing. Yeah, anyway, let me tell you the story. Listen here. So anyway, so we used to go to the clubs, you know, and there was this one girl, she was dancing, like there was these three girls, one really hot one okay, and the one was alright, you know? And this one that was alright, she was dancing with this guy, really sexual, really provocative, like grinding her ass on him and shit, you know what I mean? Like, you know when a girl is that attractive, but because she's doing all these naughty things, you think like, damn, I wish you know what I mean? I want to try that. That was me, right? At the end of the club, we didn't have no girls, nothing whatsoever, right? Yeah, nah, yeah. But at this very moment, even Australia is on lockdown. Anyway, let me tell you a story. So at the end, we go down, hang out with the boys, right? We hang out with the boys, and the girls finally start coming downstairs, right? So the girls start finally coming downstairs, and they sit next to the bench, and I approached one of the girls saying like, hey, what's up? How are you guys doing? Stuff, doing my thing whatsoever. But the Brazilian girl, she kind of rejected me because she was into my friend Soldier, you know? So I was like, okay, whatever. Go and talk to him. I kind of pass her off. And the girl that was grinding with the guy, the girl that was really grinding with the guy really hard, I started chatting to her because like I knew she was doing some naughty things and she had potential, right? But the guy was still next to her, and so I asked her, who is this guy? So I asked her, who is this guy you were grinding with? And she said, oh, he's my brother. She said he's my brother. So I turned to my boy Soldier and it's like, you see these two who've been like grinding and like dancing like there's no tomorrow? Turns out these are siblings. And my bro so my bro Soldier is like, holy fuck, we're all laughing our asses off. But turns out this girl was just trolling me, man. So turns out this girl was just trolling me. I know. Turns out this girl was just trolling me, you know? So my boy is talking to this Brazilian girl. I'm talking to this like okay looking girl, but she's pretty slutty. So I was like, I'm gonna have a shot, you know? So I kind of like trying to separate them, you know? Because this guy to her and she's kind of ignoring him to talk to me. Yes, Moonbears, welcome to the live. Give it a like while you're still here, bro. Come on, man. 8 people watching, give it a like. 8 people watching, there should be 20 likes right now. Shit, I'm not gonna tell the story if I don't get a like. I need 10 likes. Anyway. So yeah, anyway. Moving on. So I was like, hey boys, let's go and get something to eat, right? Since we like a little group, right? We like a little group kind of thing. Let's go and get something to eat, right? Everybody agrees, you know, like, and the girl says like she wants to get something to eat as well. And she asked me for permission to get the guy that she was grinding on to go and get something to eat, you know? You know what I say? I look at the guy looking at me, and I try and look at the girl and I say, no. Really low-key, no. I said, low-key, no. We're all going together, but this guy's not coming. So in a way, she ditched the guy, right? So she ditched the guy, and we all split off to go to different places to eat because everybody wants to get laid, right? My boy Soldier goes off with his mates and the other girl. I go with that okay-looking girl, but slutty, ugly-looking girl, right? And we go to like the Family Mart where they have like good food, right? Like fresh food, but it's a supermarket like a convenience store. So we go in there, right? And I grab myself something to eat. She grabs herself something to eat, right? and she asked me for permission. It wasn't her brother. It was somebody who tried to get laid, but until Jozu came into the play, I was Mr. Steal Your Girl. But it wasn't even worth it because she wasn't even that. But it's alright. But yeah, I was kind of like hungry. Like at that moment, it was like a drought season for me. So I was like, I might as well take anything I can get. So, but no, how all of this is an afterthought because I've had so much experience. I have like the confidence to actually back everything up that I can do things like that without thinking about it. I can kind of like be myself without thinking of anybody judging me or anything. Anybody else would have been really scared for the guy to get punched. But I thought like, no, this girl is asking me, so I might as well like make some decisions here and get the guy out of here. Wait, let me read some of the comments. Go and do something and pick up right now but I can't with the virus. Bro, stay at home. Corona's real out here, bro. So anyway, let me go back to the story. So I get myself something to eat, right? Like pan. How do you call it? Like a bread, you know, like a baked bread, maybe a can of Coke, right? And then she asked me, can I get this and that? Basically, she was asking for a rice bowl and like a can of like energy drink, right? And I was like, yeah, that's no problem. Go and get it, right? I was like, go and get your onigiri and eat your onigiri and stuff. So as we go to the counter, right, we're about to pay. You know how when you go on a date with a girl and the girl asks, and the girl wants to like, it's the guy's job to pay usually, right? Yeah, no, it's the guy who usually pays. It's the guy's responsibility to usually pay. But you know, sometimes girls are offered to pay just to like not look like they like to look. It's like out of courtesy. They ask you like, it's like, oh, I've got this bill here. Let me pay. Let me take this bill, right? You know how girls usually do it, right? If you know what I'm talking about, just write yes in the chat. Yeah. So anyway. Yes, welcome, Kyo Women, whatever your name is. Welcome to the Instagram. I've got 2 people watching me on Instagram here. You know what I'm saying? Big yes. All right. So when a girl actually says like she wants to pay, you know, when she asked me, like when the bill came and she said she wants to pay, like out of courtesy, you know what I did? I looked at her, took the bill and paid. Oh shit. I took the bill and paid. And she looked at me like, you asshole. Oh shit, you know? And that night, I never died this much. I never laughed this hard. Hey, everybody, 10 people watching, give this a like right now. Yeah, exactly. Play on your good nature, bro. 11 likes. I want to see 24 likes now. Anyway, so in the end of the day, guess what happened? Your boy Jozu did not get laid. Obviously, I didn't get laid. But not because I fucked her over, because I think she was more into my friends. She kind of like started talking about my friends, so I took it like she was more into my friend Soldier, but she was like not that attractive anyway. But yeah, man, boys, I'm coming out with my book at the end of this month, so you guys gotta buy my book. I'm gonna price it at 99 cents. Just for you guys, so that you guys can buy it, the ebook. It's an ebook, and then vote it up. Give it like 5 stars, right? So I will rank in Amazon, okay? And I've titled the book "Dating for the Socially Awkward." What do you guys think about the title, "Dating for the Socially Awkward"? I think the title is pretty sick. Yeah. But in terms of nightlife, in terms of like, yeah, in terms of nightlife, I would go to Osaka. Nightlife in Osaka is banging. Especially for people like me, like black guys. because in Osaka, like African American culture, they're trying to copy it. Yeah, no, I'll make it an audiobook as well, but I want to do the paper, like I want to do like an ebook first. If the ebook does well, I will make it an audiobook. Yeah, people tend to prefer audiobooks, don't they? That's what I've noticed. Yeah, maybe I should. Hey, do you guys read audiobooks more than you read ebooks? No, I've got one book coming out, only one book. And it's titled Dating for the Socially Awkward. And it encompasses confidence. It encompasses, doing like your self-improvement, changing your mindset. Wait, let me read you the titles though, and you guys let me know what you think. Wait, I've got my book here. I've got the titles all lined up as well. So first title is improving your, improving your mindset. Then the second title is overthinking. If you guys want me to like elaborate in one of those specific titles, just let me know and I will. Second title is overthinking. Third title is stop being awkward. Third title is the next title is overcoming social anxiety, gaining confidence. Then is how to start a conversation, how to bait a girl to talking to you, never run out of things to say, how to know what to say. Hey, how to know what to say. Yeah, so in terms of how to know what to say, I want to help you guys because a lot of y'all struggle with that, People, and I stress this enough, like people think that you have to say something specific to a girl. You have to say the right thing. You have to say this. You have to say, no, that's bullshit, man. Like, even if I would think like that, if I thought like I would have to say a certain thing to make a girl like me, right? Then even I would be nervous, I guess. I would be really stressed, But the trick that I personally used, and it has never failed me, is intentions. Set intentions, right? And I'm gonna give you some bombshells. What do you mean by show receipts? What do you mean by show receipts, bro? I don't get what you're saying. Anyway, I set intentions. So the intentions for me to talk to a friend would be to make him my friend, right? The intentions for me to talk to a girl I find attractive is to maybe like have a one-night stand or to sleep with her, right? So as a result, what I always advocate is set intentions. So hypothetically speaking, the girl I was speaking to, like the girl that made my girlfriend in 24 hours. Have you seen that video? Pretty banging video, innit? So the girl I actually talked to, my intention was to make her my girlfriend. So as a result, I went to talk to her with the intention of making my girlfriend. What are the like underlining like things that fit to the contents of making somebody your girlfriend? Oh yeah, shit. Did you not see my video? Did you not see my latest video? Didn't I show you like how I did it? Like in 24 hours. Shit, she came home with me, man. She was lying in this bed, bro. My flatmate was complaining with this loud. Anyway, so the intention is, if you want to talk to a girl when making her your girlfriend, the intention is confidence, because you have to have confidence to kind of like, like talk to anybody really. Then flirting, and the last one is comfort. Because if you flirt with somebody and you don't have comfort, right? In the end of the day, they will regret sleeping with you because they think you're a player. If you have comfort, right? Just comfort, then you go into the friend zone. If you have none of these, like if you have no comfort, if you have no flirting, if you have no attraction, and if you have no like confidence, then in the end it will turn out to be rape. Do you know what I'm saying? Like you have to like have something like like comfort, attraction, and all of that together to kind of like have like a balance in a way. So everything I say should kind of like cover the aligning intentions. So if I say something, it should either be flirtatious to actually create like some flirting vibe, or if I say something else to create some kind of comfort, or the next thing I say should be something that kind of shows that I'm confident. Anything along those lines, you can say anything as long as it kind of fits that kind of context. So I wouldn't say anything that sounds like I'm a bit of a wimp, because it kind of like goes against the principles that I kind of have set for myself. So you kind of like look at the context and you say anything within that realm, because if you think about something specifically, then it becomes really hard and you have to think way too much. And then with you being like anxious and having social anxiety, it doesn't really work. Do you know what I'm saying? So in my opinion, man, never think about anything specifically. Think about the context. What's the underlying context? If I want to make you my friend, right? Or for example, here on YouTube, if I want to talk to you guys, I know I have to be entertaining, I have to be informative, and I have to be confident, right? So anything I say right now, like I give you guys the Japanese stories, right? You guys think it's entertaining, and you guys stay on it, right? But if I spoke about like, oh, my last Sunday, I went to church and the priest was reading out of his Bible, bro, you guys be leaving with the quickness. Do you know what I'm saying? Let me answer some questions. Yes, audiobook is good for listening to at work and such. Fuck. I consider doing an audiobook then. Show us receipt. Showing receipts means showing the girls and teach the men real time. Oh yeah, if you want to see some of my videos up, bro, just check out my videos and you see how I do it real time. At this very moment, it's also very hard because of the corona thing, so nobody is really out, you know? Shit. Or just pay. Yeah, girls go half or just, yeah. No, but really, I've learned a lot from the 2 years of travel, and I would say, yeah, I'm glad it helped, man. In fact, if that helped, let me go into more detail, because in my book, I talk about it as well. Having multiple sources of confidence. If you have multiple sources of confidence, you know how like, do you know how like, if you have more than one option, or if you have 3 options, you become a bit of an asshole, you become a bit of a cocky, arrogant person. Like Soldier would know, right? Like I've got a lot of confidence, not because I'm confident, it's because should I lose that one person, that friend or that girl that I'm trying to talk to, I know deep down within me that I can go and talk to the next thing and get her on my whatever, you know, like on my Instagram, whatever, you know? So having options, whenever you have more than 3 options, it gives you a sense of arrogance. It gives you a sense of like security, right? That's why I always recommend anybody to have like multiple sources of confidence. For example, I have, 7, right? I do boxing. I've got the YouTube thing. YouTube is a huge source of confidence, bro. For me, like YouTube, my friends, family, my side hustle, my website, you know, like sometimes when I make a sale, I'm like, yay, you know, somebody's actually being helped with my courses and shit. You know, so I've got multiple sources of income. So should one of those things go bad, right? So should, like, for example, my YouTube not go, no, YouTube is too big. I don't want to say. For example, if I go into the boxing ring, which is one of my sources of confidence, and I should get knocked out in the ring, right? Even though this is gonna be like a huge blow to my ego, this is gonna be a huge blow to my confidence, I still know I've got YouTube, I still know I've got friends that love me for who I am, I still know I've got family, I still know I've got a side hustle, right? So I'm not too affected, even though it is a major blow, but it's maybe just like be 15% of my whole like self-esteem, my whole self-worth. Do you see what I'm saying? So you're not overly reliant on one thing, right? Same with girls, right? A lot of times when I go on Tinder, right, and I talk to like 3 girls, and one girl unmatches me, then I'm like, yeah, fuck you, bitch. I didn't like you anyway. Nah, I didn't mean that. So I say, yeah, whatever. Like, I still got like 4 girls. But if it's just one girl, I had this one girl one time, right? I was talking to her for a week, right? And all of a sudden, out of nowhere, she unmatched me, and she was the only girl I talked to. Mate, my heart was broken. I deleted Tinder straight up because it really affected me. Because I thought, like, all of a sudden, what is wrong with me? Do you see what I mean? Do you see what I mean? So having multiple sources of confidence gives you a confidence baseline, so your emotions won't always be like up and down, like all of this fragile thing. Do you know what I'm saying? And that's what I mean by source of confidence. But then again, not all sources of confidence are equal. Do you know what I'm saying? Some sources of confidence, for example, this YouTube thing, having a community, having a Discord, having people that I can actually serve and help, in a way, it gives me a lot of like self-worth and confidence. So I feel like I'm not wasting my life away. Do you know what I'm saying? And then sometimes, like with my website, when somebody buys one of my courses and is like benefiting from it, that's a bonus. Do you know what I mean? Like that is like the cherry on top. But yeah, man, like people will sense if you have like, if you don't give a fuck. You know, like for example, the bad guy, right? He's got more than one girl, so he treats all like the other girls like shit. You know, he treats the other girls like shit because he knows I don't really need. If you leave, I'll be still okay. I still got food. You know. Yes, Josh. Who's Josh? Who's Josh? What's going on, bro? Just jog my memory a bit, cause like I have a bad memory when I add people on Instagram. Did I meet you in Malay? Shit. Has everybody liked my video? I got a bunch of stories actually. But yeah, man. In my last video, when I had like the Love Hotel video, which apparently did really well. I got like 1 million views for the Love Hotel video. And even there, I had, yeah, it was my sugar mama that looked after me. I'm from Rich, I think. Oh yeah, I did an interview with Rich. Yeah, man. Welcome, bro. Welcome to the club. So yeah, in Japan, the Love Hotel video, it was my sugar mama who actually decided to help me with the Love Hotel video. And I came up with the idea of actually going to the Love Hotel and do the video over there. And she said, yeah, okay, I'm down and this and that. And bro, Love Hotels are like the most awesome thing you can do. If you go to Japan, go and do the Love Hotel, bro. It's an experience. Like, the thing with Love Hotels is you get locked in when you... Yeah, you get locked in when you go in, and if you don't pay, you only get out. You're only able to escape. You're only able to escape if you pay. But it's a pretty good experience because they give you like the opportunity to watch like porn in the hotel. They give you the opportunity to actually play karaoke. They give you all the opportunities to do whatever. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah. But in all honesty, like I feel like doing all of these cool things, traveling the world, and over time it gets a bit old. If I'm gonna be real with you, it gets a little old because your energy is not the same anymore. It's more like, especially when you're young, I would recommend everybody to travel. Don't save money. Don't think you have to be rich. You have to save money in order to travel. Like, do it while you're young, I promise you. Because when you get older, the way you think about traveling changes. You can't do all of the backpacking. You can't eat cheap food. Your energy is limited. You want to have more of a quiet night. You can't have as many, like, going out and trying to pull girls all the shit. I've got only 2 minutes remaining for my life. Oh, konnichiwa, o genki desu ka? Gzuyor. Shit, still got my Japanese. Yeah, I'm gonna head out in 2 minutes because it says my Instagram live is gonna go out in 2 minutes. So I'm gonna stop the live in a bit. I liked it on both my channels. Oh shit, you like this live on both of your channels? Oh shit, are you part of the Discord? Dragon Kabuto. Join the Discord below. Yeah? Oh bro, what is your background? Oh thanks, I appreciate the respect, man. What video do you like? What's your favorite video on my YouTube channel? yeah, anyway, so I'm gonna come to an end because it says 2 minutes remaining. So yeah, man, I love you guys. Thanks for tuning in into my life. Before you guys go, man, give it a like. Before I go, give it a like right now. Everybody loves the Japanese videos. I'm gonna do more, but at this very moment, I'm gonna have to plan my life a bit. But yeah, man, I'm gonna end the live here. Thanks for coming. Give it a like before I tune out. I wanna see at least one more like. No, not on Instagram. On Instagram, the likes are pointless. But yeah, man, thanks for the support, and I appreciate you guys, man. Bye-bye.